always big ups. When I do, it's typically on a Tuesday.
Damn, Mizzy Mari got beats.
Big ups, big ups, big ups Tuesday. Big ups, big ups, big ups Tuesday. Big ups Tuesday. Big ups, big ups Tuesday. Big ups Tuesday. Big ups, big ups Tuesday. Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's another episode of Big Ups Tuesday. I don't know why I took that weird pause. I'm your host, as always, Eyeso, E-Y-E-S-O. Spell it weird, why I don't know. Got a forked up afro, and it's another episode. We got four guests this week. Hope you guys all check them out. As always, it's a Big Ups Tuesday show where we big ups artists, whether you be music, dance, rap, poetry, you do backflips, you kick people in the face. Don't do that unless you're a martial artist, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, Big Ups Tuesday, we bigging ups people. First person we got on the list for this week's Big Ups Tuesday, we're going to a Big Ups number one single. For Big Ups single this week, we're gonna have to give it to DB Hews. New artist, new to Instagram as well. Recently, first of all, saw his marketing push and how he kind of had these really dope like commercial advertisements for the release of his new single. I listened to a little bit of his music on SoundCloud, but this newest single he put out is called Shambles, right in the corner. Super dope, what's the word? Like conceptual cover art. I like it. It looks cool. I get it. It makes sense. I like it. But anyway, Shambles. The one thing I could say about DB Hews, he has a very like soulful, classical feel in the sense of like really interesting storytelling. I really appreciate the lyricism. He had a lot of bars on here that were like really nice quotables. Love the hook of the song. I know you don't believe me that I'm sorry. I like that. You can kind of emotionally connect with it. You can sympathize with the pain. But also in the sense of instrumentation structure, like I really enjoyed the intro, how he keeps it very suspenseful and is creating like different sets of tensions and drops within the song. And also how he kind of phases in and out just different instruments throughout the song, in a sense of like having flourishes of different instruments that only show up at certain parts. It has a really dynamic feel. Love the vocal tonality, love the emotionality that he's able to like bring out within himself in the song. And also, like I was just saying, the instrumental itself, like I really enjoyed it. Really nice fusion of like classical piano playing and singing with some synthetic sounds like stretched 808s, like slight synthesizer sounds. Super dope overall song, super dope package. Really enjoyed it, so definitely looking forward to what you do next, DB Hews, because like I said, the marketing, the way you was advertising, super funny. I knew you were going to be on the show the second I saw you advertising it. I'm like, oh, it's a creative mind. So big ups to DB Hews for his single Shambles.
Growing shadow, that old notion's callow flirting, that I would surely rather pull the curtain, go early to the final act. Oh, I know you don't believe me that I'm sorry.
Next thing we got on the list for this week's episode of Big Ups. Oh, I dropped my pen. Next thing we got on the list for this week's episode of Big Ups Tuesday, we're doing a second Big Ups single. And this one in particular has to be a very special Big Ups because this is actually going to Maasa Nova. Small quick thing about Maasa Nova. Prior to me starting the Big Ups Tuesday show, I used to just kind of show clips of people performing at live venues and live events I used to go to. And he like hit me up on my page and was like, yo, it's super dope that you take the time to make your page about helping, you know, showcase others. So in a way, Maasa Nova is slightly kind of responsible for Big Ups Tuesday, because it was kind of like that comment and a few other things that gave me the idea to start the show. So if you ever been Big Ups on Big Ups Tuesday, like throw some mad love to Maasa Nova. Please follow him, check out his songs, because he is a person who kind of, his input or like comments on some of the stuff I was doing on my page prior to the show are what inspired the show to kind of become what it is. Anyway, reason Maasa Nova's getting the big ups is because he has this one song out that's called Bass plus the vibey freestyle. Now, one thing about Maasa Nova, I always love instrumentation. The energy is always great. On this particular song, I like bass just because of its drops, its switch ups in the beat, but then also, I don't know, it's just a certain amount of energy and jumpness to it, like just like kinetic energy that you feel listening to his music, and it's always very enjoyable. But then on top of that, I really like the transition he has from what's the bass part, which is one song, how it slowly transitions to kind of like a radio sounding like interlude into this other song, which is the vibey freestyle. First thing, gotta give mad props because I love the intro where he has the boy saying, "This wasn't written," or "We didn't write this." Love it, because I always enjoy hearing what people are able to create freestyle-wise and not being afraid to be on wax with like unscripted material and seeing what comes out. You know what I mean? I always appreciate dope freestylers. I think Maasa Nova is definitely a person who has that type of talent. And yeah, the vibey freestyle, really cool instrumentation, like just sonically how heavy and dense it is. But then also you can kind of hear like you can hear the, what's the word, like the spontaneousness of the freestyle, and that's always something I like, because you hear them like try to figure out which way to craft the words like on the spot in the moment. Love freestyle tracks, love listening to them, love seeing an artist work on the fly. So big ups to Maasa Nova for bass plus vibey freestyle, because the shit was vibey.
Check subjective experiences. This is my subjective experience. I'm just super bass. Stupid late. Moving chains, we're moving links. Resume that chase, resume that face. Come through serve, come through the scream that place.
Alright, next thing we got on the list for this week, we got a big ups project, and I gotta do a big up shout out to DC Music. DC actually recommended me listening to this project. He was like, "Yo, this guy's super dope, amazing composer. I know you really like live music, so check this guy out." And so I did, on the strength of his recommendation. So we gotta give the big ups to Alex Delcourt, and for his recent project called The French Quarter. So what Alex kind of does, he's a bassist by nature. Bassist by nature, but also he's a composer. So he has this whole entire album that he's composed. I believe it's 6. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 6 tracks that I was listening to. And for me, y'all already know, live music is my jam, and in particular, listening to like classical arrangement, especially with the jazz variety. Always some type of stuff that I really enjoy. Like actually one of my homies, D Reed, he's a composer too, so I always get to hear like different compositions from different artists and seeing just the technicality, the practice, and the timing of everything, and how you really have to be on your like music theory mind game to make some dope stuff. In The French Quarter, no exception. In particular, Alex, the main 2 tracks I was really liking, you had San Francisco and Transition. Those ones are kind of the more somber, sad tracks on the project. I don't know why I gravitated towards those. Maybe that's saying something about me. But yeah, overall, really love. One, your bass work's incredible. Really can kind of hear the bass sticking out in the sense of how it's driving everything. So it's kind of like centric on your talent, which is cool. But then also everyone else you have playing with you. Like, it's just something about jazz music in particular, where when you do it right, it can create like the setting and atmosphere of like your outside surrounding world, which makes sense because, you know, when you listen to music, it's going to slightly influence how you feel. But I think in particular stuff where you have no lyricism and you have to be on the strength of your music knowledge alone, being able to craft an emotion and feeling that's particular to each individual track. Did a great job on it. The songs that were super kinetic in the album, or rather the project, the songs that were super kinetic, they had a lot of bounce to them, a lot of sway to them, and it was just, you know, it was like fluffy, bubbly, it's just like fun sounding rapid jazz stuff. But then when you took it there to like the sad emotional stuff, damn man, I felt that. So like I said, San Francisco and Transitions definitely hit me. Like I was walking in Philadelphia listening to that project, and I was like, damn, I'm real sad. But and that's just a testament to the ability to craft the song and create the right emotion with each track. So big ups to Alex Delcourt for The French Quarter. Super dope project. Looking forward to what you do next. Last for this week's episode of Big Ups Tuesday, first I'm gonna give a little bit of backstory, but it's we gotta give a big ups to Creative Creation. They're a dance group that does some really awesome dance moves. Slight backstory. I was on the train and I saw this one dude, and he was just dancing on the subway, like just at the station, just dancing, just going in. I'm like, damn, that's some real dedication, just out here dancing in the middle of the subway, kind of just doing your thing. And I saw him, and I was thinking maybe I should go up to this dude and ask him, like, is he a part of a thing or whatever. Didn't do it, so I kind of missed out on the opportunity. But then 2 weeks later, see the same dude at the same subway station. He's still doing his thing, still rocking it. And then I had to go up to him and ask him. And I believe his IG is at Denise Guy. And I was asking him, I was like, yo, you part of a dance group? Because I seen you just at the subway just dancing. Like, what's it about? I respect the dedication, respect the hustle. And he was like, yeah, I'm part of this thing called Creative Reaction. And then when I checked out the IG, man, they are spectacular. Championship winning, like award winning contests. Like they go to contests and events and compete as a dance squad. And also kind of watching some of the individual members in their dance like videos that they have on IG. Super, super talented group. I really just like, I don't know, I got mad appreciation for people that can like really dance. Cause me, I can't really dance. Like that's not my forte. I don't got none of them skills. So I always have respect for people who are able to really like express themselves creatively through like dancing and like physically expressing themselves through physical motion. Like that shit always impresses me. Similar way I respect martial artists. Like that's something I can kind of do. So like I always like that type of art, and then just to see the different people they have in their group be so talented, and also just in general. Synchronized dancing where people is all doing the same thing, the choreography, like always, because I've seen step groups and understand how much work, dedication, and like effort you got to put in to really keep that joint tight. And then especially being as though one of the members that I saw was just on the train, shout out to Denise Guy, sorry if I'm getting that wrong, because like that, like I said, you just see the dedication, the hard work, and the fact that they're constantly reforming and making their craft better individually, and then have to bring that cohesively together to make a dope ass dance group. Super dope work. So big ups to Creative pretty much it for this week's episode of Big Ups Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, my one request for anyone who's been featured on the show, please, 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 big up someone else that you think is dope, whether that be on your story, in your page, or just on the comments of the videos that I post here. Just use their name and, hashtag Big Ups Tuesday, kind of throws a shine someone else's way, because that's kind of what the show is all about, is, promoting other people that you also think are dope, because, the only way we all come up is if we, show love and respect everyone else's craft, even if it's not necessarily the same craft that we do. Just respect your peers, respect the game, all that stuff. As always, there's 3 tiers to Big Ups Tuesday. Littlest tier, big ups on the comments, whether you just put the name of someone you think is dope in the comments of a video that you see with the Big Ups Tuesday, videos, whether that be on IGTV or on, just Instagram scroll stuff. Middle big ups, use hashtag big ups in your story. Shout out someone you think is super dope and be like, yo, big ups to this guy in my story, because I think this guy or girl is dope at whatever they do. And then the major big ups, big up someone on your page, feature a person you think is super dope and use hashtag Big Ups Tuesday on the page, because when you put stuff on your page, it lasts forever. Unless you delete it, but don't delete it, because then that's fucked up. And then, as always, if you're thinking about or want to get on the show, best way to do it, make something dope. Another way to do it, big up someone on the comments or big up someone in general, whether it be on the story or on your page. Because anyone that big up someone, I always respect them for the, the ability to, be like, yo, this dude dope. Because I'm like, yo, you think he's dope? That must mean you're dope, because you're dope enough to recognize the other dopeness. Because dope recognize dope, you dig? But yeah, and that's pretty much. And also, shout out to Newports and News, because if you want to be featured, they also, if you're a part of a Newports and News and you help them with, they help with promotion of artists, and they have shows and venues, and they got like a space now, so it's super dope. So reach out to them. They're another great way to get onto the show. as always, I'm not going to close yet. Big thing. One, I'm looking to do something with cinematographers in the coming month, maybe sometime in June. So I'm looking for people that make music videos, people that make short films, animation films, any type of like film-based or, visual-based artistry. I'm looking for y'all because I'm actually going to do something real big. It's on the low right now. It's in the tuck. But we're actually trying to do something that's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty dope. I'm going to be announcing it pretty soon. So looking forward to that. Also, Everything Show of Rock, going to be on every Wednesday. I'm actually a co-host now on the show officially. Blackout Studio, the company in the corner somewhere. We're all helping kind of produce the show. But then the biggest thing that's kind of coming up is that, one, we're having everything featured on the YouTube page, Blackout Studios YouTube page. I'm going to put a link somewhere. But then the biggest thing is May 15th, Soundboard is coming back, 3500 Lancaster Avenue. Wednesdays, roughly around like 7 to like 8 o'clock, we're going to start. Super big, super hyped to be kind of a part of, making an open mic or relaunching an open mic. Super dope venue. We're going to have a theater, live band, and DJ. It's going to be super dope. So if you're in the Philadelphia area and you like performing live and you want to, get out, definitely something to look forward to. Soundboard. It's near Drexel campus. Can't miss it. I'm going to be putting all over my page and all that stuff. So yeah, we're doing a lot of promotion. Big Ups Tuesdays is moving to other things. Blackout Studios moving to other things. And we're still going to be bigging up people. So look forward to it. And I've been your host, Eyeso, spell it weird, why I don't know. Got a jacked up, fucked up, whatever, afro.
Damn, Mizzy Mari got me.
Big ups, big ups, big ups Tuesday. Big ups, big ups, big ups Tuesday. Big ups Tuesday. Big ups Tuesday. Big ups Tuesday.